Hello Loose Fitters, welcome to your Pilates class. My name is Kate, I'll be guiding you through. We've got the next 30 minutes together here on the mat. All you need today is your mat, no shoes, have your drink bottle handy, pop on some music in the background as well to keep you pumped up. Today we are focusing more on our booty, of course with a little bit of core as well. So when you are ready, coming into your child's pose position to get started. Toes touch, knees wide, stretch your arms forward to the top of your mat, palms pressing down and sink your hips back onto your heels. Closing the eyes and letting the forehead hang heavy. Let's take a few big deep breaths all together to bring ourselves into the room. Taking a big inhale through your nose, filling up. And exhale, sigh, let it go. One more, inhale, filling the lungs. Exhale, let it go, sinking down. Just stay here for a moment longer. Take a few more deep breaths in. As always, while you're at home, take care of yourselves. Listen to your bodies, taking rests and modifications throughout class when you feel like you need them. I'll be giving some challenges along the way. Take those, but most importantly, I just want you to have a bit of fun with this workout. Taking one last big breath in and exhale, let it go. Making your way up to our 4-point kneel position, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and then slowly stepping back to a high plank position and taking your downward dog. Bringing your hips up to the sky and sinking your heels down into the mat. We're going to start our warm up here in our down dog, lengthening out through the hamstrings. Bending through the knees, let's pedal it out. Lift and lower the heels. Stretching through the spine. Pressing the floor away. Now let's hold that down dog. Sink both heels into the ground. Take a few big deep breaths and slowly make your way back to your high plank position, dropping your knees down to the mat, and let's loosen up through the spine with our cat-cow. Inhale for cow as you look up to the ceiling. Exhale cat as you press the floor away, eyes to belly button, arching through the back. Inhale, cow, chest lifts, tailbone lifts, looking up, belly drops. Exhale, cat, arching the back. Exhale out all the air. One more big stretch, eyes up to the ceiling, belly drops. And exhale, cat, final time, let's hold it here. Press the floor away. Lengthen through the arms, round through the shoulders. One more big breath. Exhale out all the air. And take an inhale back to your flat back, neutral spine position. For our first set of our class today, we have got our 4-point kneel series, starting with our bird dog. Extend your right leg back and up, foot in line with your hip. Take your left arm to the top of your mat, palm faces down. Hold it here, stretch forward, stretching back, pointing through the toe, contract through the quad. We have got 50 seconds on per move and a 5 seconds rest. 6 moves per round, squeezing through the core. Let's take our right foot out to the right and back into center. Move your right leg wide and back into center. That's it. Starting to engage through the inner thigh and working through the glutes. Don't forget about your left arm. Stretch out of your waist. On your next one, take it wide and hold. Last 5. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 3, 2, and 1. Dropping down to your forearms, palms flat. Tuck your toes. We've got our dolphin. Lift your hips up to the sky and then slowly lower back down. Hips up and down, lengthening through the legs. Heels lifted. Modification here, take little bunny hops, up and down, bending through the knees. Big exhale as you send your hips up. Remember to always utilize your breath in your Pilates class. Your breath is power. Starting to get those legs nice and warmed up. Moving really strong. On your next one, lift and hold for 3, 2, 1. Dropping back down, staying on your forearms. Extend your right leg back. Lift it up to the sky. 1 hamstring curl. Extend and lower down. Lift. Heel to glute. Extend. Lower down. That's it. Lift. Heel to glute. Extend the leg. And lower down. Let's point, so flex through your toes. Heel to the sky and toes down to the mat. On your next leg extension, lift and hold, and little pulses with your leg. Straight leg lifts, work through your glute. Push, push. That's it, team. Final 3, 2, 1. Making your way back up to 4-point kneel. Hands under shoulders. Bird dog left side. Extend your left leg long. Right arm to the top of the mat. Palm faces down, hand in line with the shoulder. Squeeze through the glute. Core tight, belly to spine. We are aiming for a long, flat back. Quad tight, point through the toes. Now let's move our left leg out to the left and back in through center. Out to the left and back in through center. Amazing, you've got this. Working through the inner thigh and the glute. Core is switched on. On your next one, take it wide and hold for 3, 2, and 1. Dropping back down for your second set of dolphins. Palms flat to the floor. Tuck your toes. Lift your knees up. Raise your hips to the sky. And lower back down. Hips up and down. Find a stretch through your hamstrings. Might be feeling this one through the calves as well. Second set here, we should be feeling a little bit more warmed up. Ready to get a little bit deeper into this pose. Option to come to your bunny hops whenever this move gets too much. Little lifts with the hips. On your next one, everyone lift and hold as high as you can for 3, 2, 1. Dropping back down, palms flat to the floor on your knees. Leg lift with your left leg extended back behind you. 1 leg lift, hamstring curl, extend and tap the floor. Lift, curl, extend and lower down. Toes are flexed down towards the floor. Heel is shining up towards the sky. Brace yourself through your midsection. Always using our core. This is your stability and your powerhouse. On your next one, let's lift and hold. Last 10 seconds here. Let's pulse it out. Pulse it out, that's it. Legs straight. Legs strong, come up a little more. You know you can. 3, 2, 1. Well done. We are coming into our side lying series, starting on your right side. Lying all the way down, bringing your head into your hands, coming into your tabletop position, knees in line with your hips, feet in line with your knees. We are starting with our parallel clam leg lift. Keeping your bottom leg rested. We open through the hips, taking our knee all the way up to the sky, and then slowly closing it back off. Knee lifts, rotating through the hip, and then taking that knee back down. Make sure your hips are stacked. Core is switched on. belly to spine. Your aim throughout this series is always to try and keep a small gap between your waist and the floor. Moving really slow and controlled. We've got 6 moves in this series to really focus on our side bottom and our hips. Let's get at least a couple more reps now. Squeeze, lift, add a little bit of tension. And time. Bring your knee up in line with your hips, separating through the feet. Shin parallel to the ground. Let's point through the toes and circle our top knee up and around. Tabletop circles here for your second move. Up and around. Doesn't matter which direction you're moving in, we'll reverse it halfway through. You're gonna start to feel that burn through the side bottom. Rotating from the hip. Squeeze. Deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's reverse it, flip it around, go the other way. Up, up, up. Amazing lifters, you've got this. Under 10 seconds, right to the end. Last 3, 2, and hold. Don't close that clam just yet. Extend your leg forward, hinge from the knee. Bend, and then take your leg back behind you, keeping the 90-degree angle with your leg. Kick it forward, bend, hinge from the hip, take your leg behind you. Now you really need to switch on your core as you kick back behind you. Aim to squeeze through the back of your glute. Kick, bend, and swing back, forward. Kick, bend, swing back and forward. Starting to get into the back of that glute a little bit more now, under 10 seconds. Let's get one more. And time. Come back to your bent knee position. Extend your leg back out in front of you, hold it there. Toe dips down to the floor and up to the sky. Down and up. Down and up. Exhale. Exhale, use that breath. Close your eyes if you need to and go to your happy place. Keep tension through your quad. Squeeze, lift, side bottom working really hard. If at all your neck is getting strained, you can lie all the way down and bring your head onto your hands. On your next one, lift and hold. Little pulses. Little pulses. Let's go straight up to the sky. For 3, 2, 1. Well done. Coming up onto your elbow, underneath your shoulder, palm flat. Extend your top leg, flex your foot. Straight leg lift. Up and down. Up and down, so you're not going to get very high. We're aiming just to about shoulder height and back down. Keep tension through that quad. Create the burn and work through it. This point in the sideline series is where we often get fatigued. Your body gives up before your mind does. You can keep going. You have got this. Up, down, up, down. On your next one, lift and hold. Pulse it out, stay with me. Leg up for 3, 2, hold. Bend your knee like your parallel clam position, our first move. Keeping that bend through the knee. Hinge from the hip, take your leg back behind you and swing it forward. That's it. Hinge from the hip, swing it back and forward. Maintaining a really strong, steady posture. Pressing out of your right elbow, shoulders back and down. This is your final move for this series. Create your burn. Embrace it. On your next one, hold it back. Let's pulse it out. Squeeze through the glute. Pulse and kick. Pulse and kick. That's it. Last 5, Go. Go for 3, 2, 1. Well done. Quick rest. Coming all the way onto your back for your core series before we do the other side. Starting with a long arm crunch. Knees over the hips in your tabletop position. Arms up to the sky. We exhale, curl it up. And inhale as we lower down. In 3, 2, 1. Exhale, curl it up, stretch the arms. Inhale, lower down, head to the floor. Modification, feet flat, hip width distance apart. Creating a rib to hip connection. Hinging from the shoulders, keeping your elbows straight. Don't let the knees creep in over the hips. Hold them steady, point through the toes. On your next one, lift and hold and pulse the chest up, up. Good, reach the arms, squeeze the upper abs, push, push for 3, 2, hold. Our second move is hundreds. Pump the arms up and down, fingers together, palms lacing the floor, hinging from the shoulders. Modification, setting your feet down to the floor, holding it here. Challenge, extend your right leg and hold. Further challenge, extend your left leg out and hold. If you are doing single leg extensions, hold for about 10 pumps and then switch sides. Inhale through the nose for 5. Exhale through the mouth for 5. Long, slow flow of breath. 20 seconds to go. Can you take your legs a little lower? A little lower, that's it, breathe. Spine imprinted on the mat. Chin away from the chest. Stretch forward. You've got this, guys. Can you extend your legs? Let's take them lower for 3, 2, 1. Drop your feet down to the mat. Move 3, bicycle variation. Bringing your right knee to your left elbow. Extend your right leg long, head to the floor. Right knee to left elbow, extend your right leg, head to the floor. Working through our obliques a little bit more now. Toning through the waistline. Exhale, curl out, shoulder up off the mat. Inhale, stretch long. Always moving slow. Working on your control, your mobility and your stability. Under 10 seconds, maybe let's get 3 more reps here. Come up a little higher with that shoulder. Go for 1 more rep. Time. Let's switch sides. Feet to the floor, elbows wide. Right elbow to left knee. Extend your left leg long. Right elbow to left knee. Open the chest, extend the leg. Peel it up and lengthen. Yes, you should be feeling that burn now. So as you extend your leg, focus on taking it low to the floor. As you widen the elbows, feel the stretch through the chest. Let's get 3 more reps to finish off this side. Doing absolutely amazing, so impressive. 2 more. Last one, finish it off. Time. Take your legs up to the sky. Reach your arms up, hold your crunch, feet above the hips. Widen through the legs, reach in between the thighs. Bring your legs together, reach past the knees. Widen through the legs and reach in between. Bring them together and reach beside. Open and close. Open and close. Starting to burn out through those upper abs. Building our 6-pack, isolation 12-packs for everyone. Reach, reach. I know it's burning. We've only got 1 more move after this, I promise, then we get back into the booty. On your next one, reach through the legs and hold and pulse it up. Pulse it up for 3, 2, 1. Come on up onto your elbows. Final move, knees to chest. Extend one leg long, extend the other. Bend it back in and bend. Extend, extend, bend, bend. This is your final move. Modification, imprinting the spine, resting your head to the mat. Extend, extend, bend, bend. You should be feeling it through the lower abdominals. Maybe the legs are a little bit shaky from all that booty work we've done. On your next one, extend and hold for 3, belly to spine, 2, 1. Well done. Rolling over onto your side. Let's finish off our side lying series. Left side, starting with your tabletop parallel plank. So knees in line with your hips, feet in line with your knees, flexing through your feet to start off with, and head in your hand. Let's take our right knee all the way up to the sky and close it back down. We are on team, let's go. 6 moves in this round. Then we are finishing off with a little burner. Our glute bridges. Up and down. Widen through the hips. Full rotation, take your knee as high as you can. Open, close. Synchronize the breath, exhale. Inhale. Starting to feel that tightness through the glute. This is a good thing, this is what we want. With every lift you are building strength. Let's get 2 more reps. Finish off your last one. Time. Bring your knee in line with your hip. Foot and knee parallel to the ground. Point your toes, our tabletop circles. Knee lifts up and around. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. This is move 2. At any point throughout this series, please know you can always lie down. Drop your head onto your arm. Top hands are just in front of the belly. Fingers pressing down into the floor to help you lift up from the waist. Focus on slow, controlled movements. Feel the glute activation. Let's flip it and reverse it. Go the other way, team. Up and around. Up and around. Under 10 seconds. A few more like this. Don't stop moving. And time. Keeping your knees separated. Extend your leg out. Bend, hinge from the hip. Take your leg back behind you. Extend, bend, swing back and forward. Extend, bend, swing back and forward. Now, really important in this move to switch on the core. Hips and upper body is going to want to move. You need to hold yourself steady. Doesn't matter how far you can take back your leg, just working with your range of motion today. Incredible, guys. On your next one, let's hold it forward. Point that toe. Toe dips. Down, up, down, up. Tap, lift, tap, lift. Working through that side bottom. If it's getting too much in the position, take your leg back as far as you need. Listen to your body. How are you feeling, loose fitters? Check in with yourself. This is a mind and body class. We are well over halfway now. Then we've only got 2 moves up on our elbow. Here we go. On your next one, lift and hold, and let's pulse it out. Pulse it out. Up, up, up. Bring that leg more forward. Lift, lift for 3, 2, 1. Come up onto your elbow, palm into the ground. Bottom leg can stay bent. Top leg straight, leg lifts. Up and down. up and down. Now you might feel a little pinch through that waistline. That's a good thing, getting into the obliques. Up and down. If you're feeling this in the hip flexors, lying all the way down, head in the hand. Flexing through your foot, toes towards your face. Thigh tight, belly sucked in, belly to spine. Up, down, up, down. Yes, getting that cramping, burning sensation. You are not alone. On your next one, lift and hold. Pulse it out less. Right here for 3, 2, 1. Bend your knee, coming back to your parallel position that we started in. Hinging from the hip. Take your leg back behind you and swing it forward. Hinge from the hip, take it back and swing forward. Now let's really focus on the glute activation as you send your leg behind. Big squeeze as you press. Toning through the lower body, building strength. This is what you are here for. This is why you came. Let's finish off this series as strong as we started it. On your next one, extend and hold, take it behind, pulse it back, pulse, work through that glute, push, push, push. You've got 5, stay with it for 3, 2, 1. Well done. Lying down onto your back, we are finishing with a little burner. Our glute bridges, feet flat to the floor, underneath your hips, palms flat to the mat, long arms. Let's take a big breath in through the nose, drawing the belly in. Exhale, send your hips up to the ceiling, tuck the tailbone for 3, 2, 1. Hold it here and squeeze. Press your glutes up nice and high. Shoulders back and down, palms flat. Slow, deep hip lifts down, up, down, up. Lower, lift, lower, lift. Down, up. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold it up. Little bit quicker. Hips halfway down, up. Halfway down, up. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. Push, push. Exhale. Squeeze, squeeze. Let's burn out that lower body. Come on, gang. For 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Single glute bridges. Take your right ankle onto your left knee. Right knee falls out wide, hips up to the sky. Lower your hips halfway down, up. Halfway down, up. Let's get into that left glute. Push, push. Pressing your left foot, sole of your foot firmly down into the ground. Keeping 2 hips in one line. Up, up, up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your right leg to the sky. Hold it here. Little pulses with your hips. Up, up, up. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold. 3. Hips up. Glutes on. 2, 1. Place your right foot down. Hips up. Reset. Left ankle onto your right knee. Let your left knee fall out wide. Single glute bridges. Hips halfway down, up. Halfway down, up. Halfway down, up. You know we've got to work those glutes evenly. Let's finish it off. Push, push, push. Squeeze. For 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Left leg up to the sky. Point the toes, contract the quad, hip pulses up, 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 press. Here we go, team. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place your left foot on the ground. Lift, squeeze one final time. Then slowly lower the hips. Hug knees to chest. Take a little rock and roll, side to side, backwards, forwards, whatever feels better for you. And let's take a little glute stretch here. Figure 4 stretch, left ankle onto your right knee. Interlace your fingers, gently pull your thigh back towards you. Maybe even closing the eyes, allowing your body to relax. You finished, you made it. What an incredible class. And switch it up. Right ankle onto the left knee. Lift the chest and gently pull your leg back down towards you. Deep breath. And taking a moment to extend both legs long, bringing your arms up above your head behind you. Stretch it out, lengthen through the spine. Then bring your arms beside your hips, taking your Savasana. Closing your eyes and melting into the mat. And taking one big breath in through the nose. And exhale, let it go. Well done, loose fitters. You are all finished. Thank you so much for joining me for your Pilates session. Booty burner, and we work that core nice and hard too. Bye guys, hopefully I'll see you very soon.